Welcome to Atlannapedia, the A from A to Z. My name is Neima Abdulahi, aka Neema Dreamer, and today we're doing the letter N. New Atlanta. So depending on who you ask, it could be a good thing or a bad thing. New Atlanta could be revitalization, repopulation, and also gentrification. The challenge here in Atlanta is to make sure the history of old Atlanta is preserved in a way that new Atlanta can carry on that legacy. No cap. AKA no lie, or capping. There are a lot of people arguing about who made it viral, but I think it's more important to remember who started it. And I think it was Bankroll Fresh. Everybody uses it in every song. But really, if you're about the no capping life, you really don't have to say it. You know what I mean? Like, cause cap means lie, and if you don't lie, you ain't gotta say it all the time. North, the North. It's basically anyone who doesn't live in the geographical region of Atlanta and they live in Gwinnett County, but they still want to claim the culture. North Atlanta. It was popularized by the Migos, and it's basically anyone in the Lilburn, Sewanee, Alpharetta area who, you know, wants to claim a little bit of the Atlanta identity, but they're just not in the city of Atlanta. Nan. So I'm an immigrant, English is my second language, and when we moved to Atlanta in 1996, one thing I quickly realized is people don't pronounce things the way it spells. Nan is one of them. You don't know Nan. Nan is basically nothing, but depending on how it's used in a conversation, it's basically to discredit something that was said, whether it's your cousin who's lying or someone who is basically capping. North DeKalb Mall. So when we used to go to North DeKalb Mall, we didn't go there to shop. We went to the movies, and then we would just walk around and show off our fly outfits. Back in the day, fly meant a FUBU dress. That's what we used to do back in the day. Just walk around the mall, look fly, and go to the movies. No more play in GA. So a lot of people don't give credit to Pastor Troy, what he has been able to do in the Atlanta hip hop scene. So no more play in GA is basically a continuation of the South got something to say. It just means we're not playing around. This is Atlanta grown, Atlanta made, Atlanta created, and this is part of Atlanta's identity. And that's what Pastor Troy was able to do for Atlanta before all the different waves and the different sounds started to come about. Nachos is short for not yours. So Rocco had a song a few years back that also brought that word back into the vocabulary. And nachos just means like, that is not yours. If your car is leased, that's nachos. Nunya, AKA Nunya business. Back in the day, remember being in elementary school and sitting on that green box? That green box was for gossiping. That's what you did after school. After middle school in Decatur, we went, sat on that green box and just gossiped all day. And you know, it was none of our business. If someone walked by and overheard us talking about them or talking about something that had nothing to do with us, that we had no business talking about, that's none your business. New Face. He's basically a walking museum. There's the Trap Music Museum, and then there's New Face. New Face basically embodies everything else, all subgenres of hip hop, all subgenres of Southern hip hop. And not only that, but he just has a collection of every little bit of history during hip hop's run from 1970s to now. Knuck If You Buck. It's an honorary edition because the K is silent, the K don't want to claim it, so the N is gonna claim it. When Knuck If You Buck comes on, and if you're not about that life, if you don't have any street cred, if you ain't got your friends or your posse with you, get out the way, because the whole dance floor is just gonna turn into one big vibe. And if you're not about that life, like, get out the way. New. Lauren London is an amazing actress. She embodied that role. She did an amazing job, and she just fit that persona of basically every Atlanta girl. New could mean characteristics of the character, or it could also mean because you got that new, whether it's a new car, new phone, new swag, new rollerblades, whatever it is. It's just like the latest edition of anything. Northside Hospital. Grady Hospital just takes all the credit. Everybody wants to be a Grady baby, but the new Grady is Northside Hospital. You don't hear a lot of people claiming to have been born there like in a hashtag or anything, but it's still a very prominent location to labor. Make sure you subscribe to Butter on YouTube for the rest of the letters to get educated, and if you're a transplant, you're gonna have to learn how we talk down here.